When you are not being your authentic self, you are depriving yourself of the experience of being surrounded by people who love you just being you, exactly how you are. And in my history and in my life, I've always kind of been the type of person who molded how I expressed myself based on who I was with and what they expected of me. So I was very willing and easy to change or hide parts of myself or pretend so that the other people, in my opinion, would like me. And it was something that has always kind of struck a nerve with me, like as not feeling right, as not being genuine. However, it was like kind of like this survival coping mechanism that I had picked up over the years. And so when he said that, and I heard it, he was really giving me permission to stop hiding, to stop lying, to stop pretending, and to really let myself express who I am authentically. And in truth, we know that we're not our personality. That is not the ultimate expression of who we are. Our true self is that presence being that is connected with God. That's who we really are. But while we're here on earth, it is a really fun and unique experience and a playful experience to kind of really express ourselves in ways that feels really authentic and really unique to us and really personal to us. And really, people will be sent to us who are attracted to that exact personality, to that exact way of expressing. And so when you're hiding that or you're not being true to that, then you're really losing out on the opportunity of being surrounded by people who genuinely are attracted to that and are genuinely helped and inspired by that. And so not that it can change who you are in reality, but it can really change your experience when you are true to how you feel, what you're thinking, all of those things. So today is about really opening up and not being afraid to let your authentic self shine and radiate, because it is a gift to this world when you are being authentically you. There is no one else like you in this world. There will never be another you, another expression of God that looks like you, talks like you, acts like you, thinks like you do. And really try and enjoy the experience of being you in this earthly incarnation that you're on, that you're experiencing right now. Really try and own who you are and what you're meant to be while you're here, what gifts you're meant to bring. Because people will need you exactly how you do it. That's what Earl Purdy said. He said, people will need you exactly how you do it, and people will be sent to you who need it how you do it. So do it. Just do it, right? Really try and remember that you're not here to please everyone. You're never going to please everyone. You're here to please yourself. And I know that there's integrity in serving others. There's integrity in making others feel comfortable. But ultimately, you need to honor yourself, and you need to honor what you're here to do. And it's a really fantastic experience when you are living what you're here to do, what you were sent here to do, what you came here to do. And you can do that by really just being authentically you. The exact personality traits you have, the exact mannerisms, the exact experiences, all of that has happened and has come together so that you could be exactly who you are today. Because exactly who you are today is needed by the world. It's needed by the people in this world to shine a beautiful, glorious light to anyone who sees it and is just reminded of their own authentic self. Reminded that, oh yeah, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to be genuinely and authentically me. And it can be something that might not necessarily be at the forefront of our attention. For me, it was kind of, it kept coming up for me because I was not being true to my authentic self. I was always trying to be what I thought other people wanted me to be. And that's like a burden that you're placing on yourself. That's like it's so heavy and it's so, just you drag it along with you. And what I'm encouraging you to do today is to let that go. To let go of the expectations of others in place of what you want to be, who you want to be, and what you actually think. And you can do that with integrity, you can do that with respect to others, but really you need to respect yourself and you need to honor yourself, because that's going to really be what changes your experience, and it's going to be what allows you to respect and honor others, is by first respecting and honoring yourself. That's how you learn how to do this, is by doing it for yourself first. And I think this is an amazing way to allow yourself love, is to not be so rigid in how you expect yourself to act and expect yourself to follow the social norms, or to whatever kind of ways that you might have limited your behavior or your actions or even your thoughts in a way because you didn't think that it fit in. You didn't think that other people would respond favorably or that other people would like you. All of those things, let those go today. Really, as you go out into the world today, practice being authentically you. Practice saying what you think, practice being what you are, and practice doing the things that you feel like you want to do. Really, nothing you can say and nothing you can do could ever change God's opinion of you. And ultimately, God's opinion of you is the only opinion that matters. So it's time to not care about what anyone else thinks of you or what anybody else says about you. See if you can come to a place of real strength within you that says, I love me, and I'm here to shine in this exact way. That's why I feel the urges to say the things I do and to be the way I am, is because that's what I'm here to do. That's exactly what I'm here to do, is to follow who I am and be true to that. And when you do that, you're opening the door for miracles to happen, because people who do like you will respond in such a way that you realize, wow, I am loved, I am appreciated exactly how I am. You don't want to limit yourself to an experience where you're just in a little box and you don't know if people truly do like you, and would they like me if they knew the real me, and would they, be as nice to me, or whatever thoughts that go through your head. You can really open yourself to the experience of, wow, I am loved, I am appreciated, and I'm just being me. How amazing is that? But that starts with you first allowing yourself the love and being willing to let your authentic self shine. You have to love yourself enough and allow in the love enough so that you are willing to be you. And you can do it. It's a really amazing, awesome experience. And you'll see that you attract more and more. When you're more true to who you are, you'll attract more and more people who like you being you. And the people who don't like you being you, you can just let them go. You don't need to hold on to them, because when you let them go, then you're making space for people who actually do love you being you. And that's an experience you deserve to have. That's a love that you deserve to have. And it ultimately is just a reflection of the love that God has for you and that you are cultivating for yourself. So, be your authentic self. Really take it on as a challenge today to, even like those little white lies that you might tell just because you're afraid. Ultimately, it might not seem like fear. You might seem like you're just following the norm, or you're just being wanting to be liked, those kinds of things. But really, ultimately, you're afraid. You're afraid you'll be rejected. You're afraid that you'll be disliked, disowned, left, abandoned. Those are the subtle fears behind not being genuinely you. And it's time to let those fears go. Because when you let those fears go, what happens is so much more amazing and so much better. You'll see that there was actually nothing to fear. There was only all this love to gain, this great experience of acceptance to gain when you accept yourself and are genuinely happy with yourself.